Hey y'all, it's Christine, and I thought today I'd take some time to show you a couple different variations of plank exercises. Just a little FYI, my husband's videotaping and it makes me extremely nervous, so if I goof up, it's his fault, not mine. But anyways, for those of you that don't do planks very often, you may want to try a warm-up exercise or two, do a couple of crunches or go for a run or a walk to warm up the abdominal muscles. But if you're used to doing planks, then just go right into it. So, full plank is on your toes, keep them together. Your hands are right underneath your shoulders, and you want to try to just focus on your spine. Don't let it dip down. Swagging the lower back is gonna hurt you. So try to tuck the tailbone and bring the lower back straight in with the shoulders. The hands should be underneath each shoulder, and ideally you look down at the ground. So you can hold this position for as long as you like. If you start to get tired, just come down to your knees. That's going to be your safe spot. But from full plank, you can advance yourself to a half plank, which is down on each elbow. Again, just keep your spine in line, tuck the tailbone, try to flatten out your shoulder blades and look down at the ground. From half plank, you can rotate over to a side plank and stack your feet and raise your arms so that you square off your shoulder blades. If you'd like, you can even bring one foot in front of the other. If you need to rest, you just lower that knee. So bring yourself back up, stack your feet, come back to your half plank, and then you can roll over to the other side, doing the same thing, squaring off your shoulder blades. Come back to half plank. At this point, we've probably held a half plank for maybe a minute or so. You want to time yourself, and each day just try to hold your plank for longer and longer. Other variations of the plank exercises would be just to alternate back and forth between your full plank and your half plank. So if you're trying to extend your time each day, and you feel like you're getting fatigued, you can take your mind off of the tired muscles and start alternating between the two different planks. And you'll find that you'll extend your time. You come back down to half plank. There's an exercise that will tell you to go to your side, and it's called the corkscrew. From here, you're going to start on your side and roll forward, and then go back to your side. It's actually easier if you take the feet apart. And again, you just roll down and roll back up. So that's called corkscrew. Ideally, you do this about 8 times in a row, and that's really going to work the obliques, along with the entire abdominal wall muscles. Another plank exercise would be the salute. So you come back to your half plank. You want to space your feet out further than hip distance. Bring one arm up, like hands at the temple, and salute out. Bring the hand back in, lower it down. Then you want to switch arms, doing the same thing. And when you're doing the half salute, try not to pivot your hips too much. That's just defeating the purpose of the plank. So keep your hips still. If you really want to advance this move, you would focus and bring one arm up and the other leg up. Bring it out, and then that leg goes down as the arm comes back. So, as you can see, planks are very tiring, extremely effective. They work all your muscles from your knees up to your shoulders, but priority with planks is to really pay close attention to your spine. Try to keep everything in a stiff alignment. Engage all of your muscles. Pull your belly button into your back. Take a tailbone and tuck it under. So, hope you guys enjoyed today. Leave some comments below. Let me know what your thoughts are.